I'm gonna sit up because I'm like literally laying down. So anyway, the title of this live today is why a woman should act useless. And when I say act useless, I mean useless. Like something that you cannot pick up and say, oh, I'm going to use this for this. Okay. And this is not throughout the duration of a relationship or marriage. I want to make that really clear that this does not extend to once you've been a year or however many months or whatever in with a person. This does not extend to once you've married them. In small ways it does, but I'm gonna break that down. Okay. So when you was dating, you should be behaving like you're useless. When they are in the stage of getting to know you, they should be getting to know you, not your hand, not what's in your bank account, not what you can do for them. Um, let's say you're handy. I don't know too many women that are handy, but I know a couple. Let's say you're handy. You know how to fix stuff. He shouldn't even be using you for that. You shouldn't be helping with nothing. Nope. Okay. You can maybe, if you don't want to tell a person that, if you worried that they gon', because you're trying to use your services, maybe leave that out that you know how to fix a sink. Maybe leave that out that you know how to change your own oil. You know, or if you don't leave it out, say, well, I learned my dad or my uncle, whoever taught me how to change my own oil or how to change my own tire, and but I very rarely do it unless I really have to or whatever. Spin it like that. In the beginning of a person courting you or a man courting you, they should be getting to know you. They should be getting to know, your likes, your dislikes, what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy. They should be getting to know you. Now, what you can do for them. If they bring up um, that they going through a financial hardship or, something happened with their job or, they got a house and um, the roof caved in or something, or I don't know, they having car trouble or anything that's a problem that they bring to you. Your response should be, damn, that's crazy. Wow. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, man. So, what are you going to do about that? Um, so, so when do you think you're going to fix that? Um, or anything along the lines of, damn, that's crazy, or I'm so sorry to hear that, or what are you going to do about it? Putting it back on them. Acknowledging that you heard them, acknowledging that, oh, I feel for you. I really feel for you. That's wow. You know, showing, even some empathy. Man, if that was happening to me, I know I would really be, you know, feeling away. But, so what are you going to do about it? I always bring it back to that. Never do the So what can I do? Never ever do the don't even ask how much it's gonna cost. Cause see, asking how much something gonna cost implies that you gonna pay for it or that you gonna contribute to the cost. Cause why would you care about the cost of something that you're not gonna pay for? Okay. If my daughter asks me to do something, um, and hold on. Let me get. How do I get rid of this? I don't want to see no comments. How do I get rid of the comments? I don't. I just want to talk. I don't know. I'm just trying to ignore the typing. Y'all can keep typing. I'm not responding to comments right now. Anyway, if my daughter, for example, and this is my child, right? My daughter was selling brownies, and she was making a nice little killing. She would sell out every day. You know, if she told me, "Ma, I want to go get such and such," okay. I wouldn't ask her how much it costs. I wouldn't. Why? Because I was teaching her how to make and also know how to spend and therefore also budget your own money. If we was in the car, let's say we pull up to the drive through and I ask her how much something was, or if I say how much you need, anything like that, even though she would have a wad of cash, know what she would say? Oh my, you gonna pay for it? Or she might would say that, oh, I only got this. Girl, you just made $20, $30 today. How you only got $5? How you only got? But that would be if so I noticed if I said anything. So I just start shutting up. Oh, you want to go to such and such? Okay, I'll pull up. I'm the driver. That's what I can provide. That's what she could use me for. Okay. And then she knew. Now I might will offer one day, hey, do you want such and such or whatever, But again, this is my child. You know, men are a lot like that situation. If you chime in about how much something is, or do you need some help, you could be asking them, do you need help? Because maybe you know somebody that works with that, or maybe um, let's say a man tell you, oh man, I'm struggling to pay a certain bill or something, or oh my electric bill was like crazy high or whatever. Well, you could be saying, oh, well, I know about a light heat program. I know about this. I know about that. And just the fact that you offered that will make them think that you going to assist in some way yourself. Okay? You might could say something like, well, see if it's some programs that could help you. Because he might not even know to look for that, you know. But to get to pointing out and you could do this and you could do that, and like you're strategically coming up with a plan to help them, nah, that's not what we're doing. That's not gonna help you. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. Cause you want a person that does their own legwork, that can figure things out for themselves. You want an adult that is fully entrenched in adulting to the point where they they can figure out their own issues the same way you figure out your issues. Okay? All right? The same way we use Google and ChatGPT and whatever. Listen, you don't want anybody who you have to do that hand holding with anyway. You want to weed out the men who are trying to leech and mooch off of women and use women, the womanizers. You want to deter them. You don't want them to like you. They like women that they think they can use. They like women that show concern by way of what they're going to do to help with the situation. Not the damn that's crazy, that's sad, that's messed up you going through this. No, they like the women that be like, well, you can use my car. Well, I got such and such. Um, oh, your gas off. I got some space heater. We're not doing that. Cause if you get, cause let's say you start off with helping a person, even if it's not directly financial, directly monetary, and they're that person that go through whatever this is, and they need help, and you help them. You didn't allow them the space to figure it out, to have to flex they strong man muscles to figure out what to do, how to maneuver. Okay, you dealing with a child. You dealing with somebody who's not fully entrenched in their grown adultness yet, to where they need somebody to hold their hand and take them over here, take them over there. That is not going to change. You will be 6 months, a year, 6 years in with this person that don't know how to do nothing without your help. When if you would have not extended your help before, either A, they would have got it together and figured it out, or B, they would have went on about their business and went and found somebody that they could use that was gonna help them. Let that be somebody else's problem. That ain't your issue. That ain't your problem. That ain't your business. They problem, they lack thereof, that ain't none of your business. Cause what was they gonna do if you had never came along? Anyway, that car was just not gonna be fixed. That bill was just not gonna be paid. That child support was still gonna be behind. Like whatever that they have going on that they're asking you for, trust and believe they are asking you that um to find out what type of person they dealing with. They asking you that because they be begging. They're helpless. They don't know how to do for themselves. Okay. Um, and sometimes it's dry. It's called a little thing called dry begging. And if y'all don't know what that is, that's when a person bring up their issue to you to see if you're going to extend your help. Dry begging should not be working on you. And if you are the type of woman who automatically is like, "Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you." They not even gonna try dry begging with you. They might try it the first time. After that, they're not gonna try it no more. Cause they gonna see like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? They gonna see. And I want to throw this in here too. A person character is their character. Yes. If a person is a person that don't have their stuff together or whatever, that's in them, no matter who they dealing with. But it is sometimes that this woman will have a different experience with this man than this other woman, because he knew with this woman he had to have it together. He knew with this woman she accept whatever. She'll just, you know what I'm saying. Now those men are still toxic. They them is not shit. You know what I'm saying. The men that are the best character are the ones that wouldn't be caught dead, using a woman. Period. Let's make sure we understand that. Okay. So if a man, you need advice. Okay. I don't know. If a man um tells you, and this is a real good one. If a man ever tells you that he ever uh used a woman for her help or anything, or that a woman had to help him or whatever, blah 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 blah, but with you he not asking for that, that's a red flag, because he is the type that will use if he's able to use. You want the type of people that ain't even on their radar. That's they're becoming more and more rare. the men that are like that are raised right, that, that makes sense. Okay. They got their shit together, and even if they don't got their shit together, they are doing everything in their power to get it together so that they don't have to ask a woman that they're involved with for help. Okay. Um, but just keep that in mind. Okay. Understand that if you gotta help them, something wrong. So if you position yourself as useless, and they're a user, they're going to flee. They're going to run. They're going to get away from you. They're going to have an excuse to not to talk to you. They're going to have an excuse for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or they're going to show you by getting upset. They're going to show you by, questioning, why are you not helping me with such and such or whatever. And that really is, blatantly letting you know. You know what I'm saying? That that's all they was looking for. Because some men, a lot of men that are like this, they're not looking for a relationship really at all. They could care less. They're looking for the type of person that's going to help them. And if they find the right person that's going to help them in the way that they want, then they'll get in a relationship with them. Okay. Until it don't work for them no more, and then they go on about their business to the next victim, or, you know, until they want to go through another whole season or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They will deal with you for as long as you helping them. If you start out helping a person, if you start out being too useful and not useless, they will target you and they will be with you because of that. And then if you switch it later and say, "Nah, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do whatever," they're gonna be like, "What you doing? You can't set that boundary now. You can't. You've been helping me all this time. You can, in fact, set that boundary. Absolutely, you can. But they're going to see it like, oh, so you want to change, you want to switch it up. And now this person that you've been helping from the beginning, okay, when you should have been conditioning them to not, um, what's the word? You should have been conditioning them to not expect your help. If you act useless from the beginning, and y'all end up, being together or whatever, and let's say 6 months, a year, whatever down the road, or y'all get married, whatever, you know what I'm saying, or y'all get in a committed relationship, he's going to continue not to expect your help. He's going to continue to figure it out. He's going to continue to do what he has to do to make things transpire. You know what I'm saying? He's going to continue to do that. And if you extend an olive branch and say, "Oh, hey, well, I know you've been doing a lot for me and the household or whatever, and I did get this bonus from work. I know you needed such and such or whatever. Here's, $50 on it. It could be something that cost him $5,000, baby. And if you here go 50. I got a little bonus. Here go $50 on it, or $100 on it. He gonna appreciate that so much. He gonna be, oh, thank you. Like, but let it have been the other way around. Let it have been you been helping him from the jump, right? Let it be something where he need $1,000, and then here you come trying to offer him a little bit or $100. He gonna be looking at you like, where the rest? Cause I'm expecting you to do that because of what you've been doing. See, if you start off right, as time go on, you could put that in, pull that back as needed. But if you start off being the giver and people pleaser, and you're constantly trying to appease by doing too much, that's going to be the expected behavior, and you're going to be miserable. No matter how big your heart is, no matter how much of a giving person you is, no matter any of that, you listen, it's going to get bad. It might get bad real fast. Might take a few years for it to get bad, but baby, it's going to get bad. All right? It is. It's going to get bad. You can reciprocate. I know in relationships, a lot of men will step away when it seems like a woman is not reciprocating. But make no mistake that that reciprocity is not don't have anything to do with you helping him be a man or helping him do what he needs to do or handle his business. That reciprocity has to do with he called you. Do you ever call him back? He texts you. Are you texting him back? You know, he thought about your birthday and, did a gesture and got you something. When it was his birthday, did you even tell him happy birthday? Did you get him in? You know what I'm saying? That type of reciprocity. He on time to the restaurant or to the outing or whatever that y'all doing. Is you showing up 15 minutes late? Are you considering his time? Are you considering him the same way he considers you? He's expressing his feelings for you. Y'all been dating, 3, 4, 8, whatever, however many dates, and now he's telling you, I feel such and such for you, and you just like, man, oh, I would feel that way about me too. Like, that's the type of reciprocity that men be looking for. They want to know that the feeling is mutual. That's it. Not no reciprocity like he paid for the date and then the next date he feel like you should pay for it. That bullshit. Bullshit. Real men ain't even gonna let you. Or they gonna be reluctant if they do let you, they usually not gonna let you. They can be like, I don't do that. Do something else for me. You can give me a gift or something, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not, no. My woman, my love interest, my whatever, don't touch her wallet when we go out. Or, real men have a certain level of principles about certain things. Okay, I've seen I've seen different and I don't consider myself a relationship or dating coach or anything like that. I probably should be one, but hell, I just I my page is free game, life advice, wise advice, financial tips, shit like that. You know, um, it's a variety show of shit I know that I fucking know. All right, I've seen a lot of people, and it's one dating coach in particular I'm thinking about right now that says, reciprocity, reciprocity, reciprocity. But what that don't mean, I think a lot of people get confused on what that is. And then they give. Well, he did such and such, and I get such a, but it still didn't work out because you was doing too much. Okay, you was doing too much. So there's this one person. You don't know, I like to tell a story. So here's a story. So there was this one person that um, was trying to date me, right? Now, granted, we hadn't went on any type of date yet. We just talked on the phone prior to what the date was supposed to be. Okay. Long story short, this person was had told me that he had a particular position that was a rather well paying position. I won't go into what the exact job or whatever it was, but oh, excuse me, the particular career was a very specialized field that I'm knowing you got to be making decent coin in. Okay. Then he said on the side, he works part time for an airline so that he could, get like extra money and have the, the the flyer miles or whatever the perks are that you get where you can fly for free and go all these different places and get these discounts and stuff on flights. So he kept a little part time something at the airport. I said, okay, cool, all right. So this lets me know without really like counting his coins per se, but it let me know you have told me that you have not one but two sources of income. Really, the first source of income should be enough and adequate to handle whatever your situation is based on what his situation was. Okay. Anywho, so we either we were talking on the phone or he texted me, whatever it was. The man asked me, could I send him $10? Not a dollar, not $100, not $50, $10. Can you send me $10? He texted me this. Because if we'd have been on the phone, I'd have just hung up or cussed him out and then hung up. Like, who the fuck is you talking to? Click. But I want to say he texted me. Um, can you send me $10? $10. You have two sources of income and you don't have $10. My daughter got $10 in her sock drawer right now. $10. You're a grown man with two sources of income. We ain't even been on a date yet. I'm not your anything. I'm not your nothing. Glad I wasn't. Okay? Because the motherfucker asked for $10. My God, today. $10. Now, granted, it was something he had told me about that he was doing or needed help with or something was going on. Maybe like a couple days or whatever before that, and we were on a phone call, and I remember saying to him like, "Oh, that's messed up." Like I said, "Oh, that's messed up. Oh, that's crazy. What you gonna do about it?" Da 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 da. Right? Keep that in mind. Okay. Well, he said when he asked, "Can I send him $10?" I looked at my phone. Baby, I didn't even respond. I didn't say no. I didn't say you got me fucked up. I didn't say none of that. Why? Because I feel like if I would have said any of that, it could have led to more of a conversation and you thinking that you could still talk to me after I have witnessed you asking me for this broke po ass shit. Mm-mm. Blocked. Delete. And I'm talking about blocked phone number, whatever social media that I knew of that he had that, blocked on there. Okay. I'm talking about TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Blocked. This mug calls me from some odd number. So of course I answered the first thing. I'm like, hello, you know. Now I answer unknown numbers. Okay. I mean, unless it's a scam or something, it could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Um. So I answered. I said, hello. Before I could even get into the who is this or anything, I said, hello. So you blocked me? That's how you feel? So you just blocked me? Like, for what? Like, I'm like, who is this? Oh, you don't know who I am. I said, oh, you the crazy person that asked me for $10. No, I don't do that. He said, well, you said, like a couple days ago that I told you, what was going on with me or that other situation, and you seemed like you was concerned or you seemed like you cared or something. So I just assumed that if I asked you for this, that you would say okay or that you would, or send me something or whatever. And it was like a send me this till I get off of work or something. Or you know how some people get paid, they know they check gonna hit at midnight or whatever. It was something like that. Like, so let's say he texts me that bullshit at like 10. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my nails looking good. Okay. Let's say he texts me that bullshit at like 10 p.m. Uh if your check hit at 12 o'clock, why you can't wait 2 hours? You're trying to see if I'm the type of person that is going to that you can use, that is going to assist you. That's what he was trying to see. I was like, no. And then I hung up again, blocked that number too. Cause you got me twisted. Never spoke to him again after that. He got the message, got the memo. Small. Somebody might say, oh, $10, that's petty. No. Because a person like that, next time it's gonna be $100, or next time it's gonna be $1,000, or next time it's gonna be something else. Okay, it's going back to the old saying of give somebody an inch, they're gonna take a mile. Do with that information as you will. Okay, stay dangerous. Be useless. Be a damsel in distress. Please do it for yourself. Because you put more stress on yourself asking about their problems and their issues and what. You don't care. You're not supposed to care. You got your own shit going on, homegirl. You have your own things to do. Okay? You got your own shit to deal with. If you're a single mom, you got your own stuff to deal with. Nothing should be coming out of your wheelhouse to help someone who claims to be interested in you, who wants to court you, who wants to be with you, who wants to date you, who wants to sleep with you. He already trying to use your body. Damn, you gonna let him use your wallet too? You gonna let him use your car too? You gonna let him what? Be useless. Show concern, show empathy, sympathy, but be useless. Don't make them think for a second. Because if he needs your help, what the fuck you need that soon? What you need with him? I'm all for, and I'm gonna say this and get off here because I need to get up and get on my walking pad. It's too cold to walk outside. It's like 40 degrees now. But anyway, I'm all for two income households, right? Because I'm done. I'm done with having children. Okay. Now, if you having kids, if y'all at the age or the stage where y'all's trying to have children, I think that it makes so much sense for either for y'all to work opposing schedules or for one person to work and the other person stay at home whoever that's gonna be based on, the importance and level of y'all careers or jobs and incomes. Whoever make the highest income should keep taking their ass to work, and the other person can go sit the fuck down and take care of them kids, because child care is expensive as hell. Now, once them kids get in school, both of you motherfuckers should be checking a bag some fucking where. You know what I'm saying? Unless he makes so much that you don't have to do that or whatever. Okay, or they can retire you, whatever. Okay, but the average combined household income might be a little under 100,000, maybe a little more. Okay, let's say your combined income is like 150, right? Okay, let's say uh he make 80, you make 70. All right, it's okay for y'all to be together. If some people want to be married, some people don't give a fuck about the legality of the shit. So that I'm gonna use them interchangeable: long term relationship or marriage, right? If y'all in a long term relationship or marriage, and that other person's the man stuff is going to pay the bills and handle things and provide or whatever, I absolutely think that you should be taking your coins that you're making and contributing to investment accounts for y'all, life insurance, okay, needs to be coming out your check. Like auto pay, where you ain't even gotta think about the shit. It's already gone. It's already accruing. Roth IRAs, okay. You figuring out how to day trade. Like, you should be multiplying. Okay, your money should be the multiplier account. Your money should be the account that, okay, this is what we use to make the money work for us. You know, whoever make the least, that's not responsible for those month to month bills, right? Or however y'all structure that. That you being a helpmeet in that way. If you like to cook and clean, you like doing the landscaping, putting the flowers out in the front, or you the type of person to get on the phone and you gon' call and hire somebody to do these things that neither one of y'all want to do. Whatever way that you help and you contribute and you reciprocate and you do, once y'all are entrenched together and all of that, beautiful, great, wonderful. And it can work like that if you have set it up properly in the beginning, to know that you're dealing with somebody who is mature enough and a man enough to handle getting to that point with you, for you to be able to do that with them. Okay? You're a damsel in distress. And if you act right as a damsel in distress in the beginning, he's still gonna treat you like that as time go on. He's still gonna wait on you, dote on you, whatever, as time go on, because that is who you have let him know that you are from the beginning. You know who he dealing with. You know who he got. And if he continued to choose you, and then continue to choose you until y'all got in a long term relationship or proposed and married you, he okay with what he got too, and he wanted what he got, and he want to keep it. Okay. And sometimes the women that was too useful in the beginning never even get there. Hmm? To that long term relationship or that marriage. And they sitting up somewhere wondering why. Why? Because he used you during the time frame that he could, but in all actuality, he wanted someone who held him accountable and allowed him to be a man. I know it seemed backwards or whatever, but look, I'm telling you, I'm telling you what I know, what I've learned on my 40 years for, just I just hit 40, so I know plus. But from my own experiences, from what I've watched other people and women go through, what I've researched and studied, this is the gospel. Okay, y'all have a beautiful, blessed evening. Bye bye. This has been Free Game.